End of day one at Web3. Very good day. Would recommend to many people. I spent most of the day at the Giveth Galaxy DAP node number 7, which was good fun, good peeps. We discussed transparency versus privacy. My belief is that they're kind of two halves of a whole, and trust is the correlator. You can do math on that one. I went to Ocean Protocols Token Curated Registries workshop, which was alright. I filmed a bit of it. Aragon were cool. I really love where those guys are coming from wholeheartedly. But I hear the words ACL because they have their access control list, and personally I feel more in line with the capabilities paradigm, which is again they're very similar things, but rather than say turning up to a nightclub, seeing a bouncer, he asks you who are you, you say you're you by name, they check the name against their list. If you're on or off the list, you're allowed in or not. That's how we run everything on the internet today. That is probably what's broken about the internet. So a capabilities paradigm would be more like you turn up to a nightclub and the bouncer asks you, are you allowed in the nightclub? You show him a chip that says you're allowed in the nightclub, and you pass through. If you don't have the chip, he won't let you in. However, that chip, that bearer token, you can pass it on to a friend and share your capability, because you own the club membership, but you pass the membership over to somebody if you want and give them the capability. You can share it. You share everything. That's the idea. And if your friend decides to act like a bit of a lout in the club, drinks too heavy or whatnot, you can retract your capability because you granted connectivity, thus you can revoke it. That's not how an access control list works, which is where if you share your name, I guess, in the club scenario, so if your friend knows who you are and he turns up to the club, he just says you're you, and the bouncer goes, is he on the list or off the list? All right, let him in. And you can never untell your friend the name, so if he keeps acting like a lout under your name, you're kind of responsible. So it goes back to the one throat to choke for corporates, but in this world I think we can do better. I'd like to extend things to other people, and I'd like to be able to see the flow of the granted capabilities. So I would love Aragon to adopt that paradigm. I think they're largely there. They are commons orientated philosophy, and they have their hearts in the right place. And I can see it being very relevant given that they're company based to do an access control list style paradigm. I would love them to do both, because I think more options are good for everyone, especially if we see that we have both on the table and can choose one or the other, then people will go with what they like. So yeah, anyway, really good day, and of course the lovely Michael Shea present. So good to catch up with old friends, meet some new people like Marco, who I've had a nice falafel with. He spotted us some cash, as no area takes card. It seems, at least even in the Web3 summit, the card machines went down because their internet went down. So there's me paying in sterling. And the guy's good enough to take it as a stake and let me give him a few euro the next day, but he's not there, so his friend's going to do it. That's cool. Anyway, high notes in Berlin, so much love.